Welcome aboard the A-Star ship. My name is Kale, and we are still grinding out this 64-bit UUID bit pattern for the CRAB C++ API script specification, which is our RFC for Internet Protocol that I'm building. And we have this new 64-bit UUID system for looking up things faster with SQL databases. And we had a 27-bit timestamp, which is 4.25 years. So I chopped off 0.25 years. So it's just a 4-year timestamp, which simplifies the leap year math. And then we end up with this bit pattern here where we can extract out in each of these blocks. We have 58, 57, 56, 55, 52, 52, 51, 50, 49, and 43 bits that we could use, which is pretty interesting, actually. And then this one, so we're fixing up the uniprinter so it could print up the timestamps. And I don't have to fully finish this. I do have to update. I mean, I had the code was working, and then I changed the Unicode engine, and then I broke everything. And then we're coming back, circling around, looking at this. The license, right? It's not cooking with kale anymore. It's a snark kale. So I still got to update the license. Cooking with kale was cool, but I'm the A-star guy. So it's like a branding thing. If you want to learn anything about branding, people, when they identify you, it's like, think of like people are thinking of you as he's the something of something. He's the Sultan of SWAT. He's the best wrestler on the wrestling team. He's the uh, groundbreaking entrepreneur. He's the master coder from the big tech company. You know, something of something. This will help you in branding so much better. Once I realized that, I realized I had to change my name to A-Star Kale because I'm the A-Star Starship guy and the A-Star Startup guy. So when you think about me, it's like you got to think, who is this guy? He's the A-Star guy, right? So am I the jack of all trades and master of none guy? Right? No, it's that I do the one thing that really good that you know me for, and you trust me for that. So you would pay me to do that. You would buy my products, right? This is the essence of branding. When people hear your name, what do they think? Like, is it like creepy bridge troll 205? You know, it's like, okay, that brand probably not very good, right? But A-Star, you're like, all right, I like stars, right? A star, is it a star, or is it's like, oh, it's curiosity, right? All right, so I'm getting sidetracked, but that was worth sharing. You can find this project at github.com/A-Star-Starship/crabs. This is issue number 341. You can find in the issues tab. And we're going to go into trying to figure this out. It's been a little while, me struggling to figure out exactly how to go about doing this because that timestamp bit format is a little bit confusing. Not really. So this is the unit test. I'm scanning the time and then testing more valid input. So valid inputs are like I take like a date day, hour, second, and then make a timestamp. And then I'm scanning that. So what's the... So I'm converting it to a timestamp and then back. It shouldn't take too long to figure this out. All right, so clock the 1 year day to month. Clock day to month. Okay, so this is the day of the year. And it's like up to 365 days in a year plus a leap year, which makes that 27-bit timestamp actually make a lot of sense. So I got a new scene. I don't think anybody's even watching, but we're going to try out the new camera angle. Where is it? 3. Oh. And then that's what? Z. There we are. Heh. Over the shoulder cam. You like that? Huh. I actually just so happen to actually really like that. I think that that's pretty cool. All right. Plus, it allows me to like, oh no, L. So what do I have to do? I gotta press Control 3, like the 6. Okay. Sorry, got a little bit of issues. Okay, I gotta. Windows is a little bit glitchy, and I'm using an Intel laptop with a ARC iGPU, like the Core Ultra 9185H. And then I'm using the ARC iGPU to run most of the apps, and then the RTX 4050 to run the background removal. So it kind of glitches out a little bit. Day to month. This is a failure in the day to month thing. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is it 0? Am I off by 1? Yeah, I told you it'd be easy. That was line 86. What is it? Oh, you know what? I must have accidentally. I think I pressed continue and then I can see the next bug. Day 86. So that did not fix it. Day to month. Wait, day to month. So shouldn't I have a month? June. Oh, come on. All right. What is that? Okay. So we got the indexing problem going on over here. So I can quickly fix that just by making it explicit there. April. May. It's going to be a little bit pesky debugging. You know, I think it'd be just faster for me to just do that month, July. Am I over my 80 character limit? Yeah, I'm at like 105. Damn. I like to keep 80 character lines. What's happening to this? What's that one's D. I messed both of them up. December. Date a month. These are illegal ones. What is it? It is. I gotta reset the debugger here. What happened? What happened? It was compiling before. Block time TMS. You know, that just looks like it's like some bizarre error. Must be something else. What did I screw up? Function definition not found. E. Right. So this isn't TMS anymore. This is TMC. TME. Wait, hold on. TMD. What am I doing? Clock. I'm TMD. TMC, that's C means 32-bit, B is 16-bit, D is 64-bit. TMD, what day of year? Here it is, clock time. C. TMD. And, oh yeah, so I added the epic. I have no clue why. It didn't complain about that over there. All right, that should work, right? All right, there we go. I fixed that. So Down negative 54. Oh, that's all right. I just hope the scanner algorithm's not messed up. That's the worst part about making your own API is can't rely on some things not having bugs, which is why some other people might never touch my API. But I mean, we got vibe coding. That's my only hope and prayer, right? Gonna get some AI to prove that it's not bozo. Damn it! It's an audio stream. Uh, all right. Uh, uh, all right. YouTube keeps telling me the audio bit rate's dropped to 0. I don't know. It sounded like it was working. Maybe it was just like a second or something. Expecting day. That's where line 74. Clock compare. So this is seems like I'm supposed to have like a 2D or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5D array. I could do that. I could just do a TMC main we have. Now I need to put the number of test cases first, right? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, right? Because there's the epic now that I have to worry about. And so we're just going to do I'm just going to put 1970 in for right now because um or wait, 8. What does the 8 mean? Like year 8? Or this would be like 1978. Okay, so maybe this is why this one's bad. Was this 2008? All right, let's try that. Actually, that might make more sense. That might be what I might have accidentally just deleted the 200 on that. But I have to finish the job here. So it's what 2020, 1947, 12, 7, 23. What is that? Pearl Harbor. 1970. Well, I don't want to do that. Shouldn't that be like an indifferent test? Oops. Bose oven. That's one. 12. This one's got an extra one. An extra 12, 7, 23, 5, 7. 12, 7, 23, 5, 7. Huh? This one's here. Minute. Oh, because these ones don't have it. That means I miscounted there. That works. 3 of them. Yeah, let's do test count. Um, oh shit, my screen's got a dot in it. Makes it look like a different character. Curly bracket to me. You don't care, huh? I don't think so. All right, 4. Um, never really cared too much about using the for loop. Some people who do functional programming are like crazy. If you ask me. Test times I. 0. All right. I don't like these things. How do I turn that off? Alt F1 to toggle inline hits. Oh no. It's conflicting with my keyboard shortcut. No. I do kind of like how there's a keyboard shortcut on that. I didn't realize there was a keyboard shortcut on that. Maybe it's new. Well, it must be new because I didn't notice. Why is that like that? Oops. Um S times 3, 4, 5, 6. So year, month, day, hour, second. I'm confused. Month, day, hour, minute, second. Okay. All right. That looks good. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kind of hard to mess that one up. Fits the number of parameters. So I think that probably is looking good. So what's the next step? Next step is we're going to do you're going to do maybe YouTube is complaining my bit rate, audio bit rate drop because the mic um, noise filter is like not recording anything at that second. I don't know. That'd be kind of ridiculous. Okay, so print socket sockets T socket T found. Where's T found? Huh? Scan. Yeah, that looks right. Why does this one have a before and after? Before the print. After the print. I'll see if I can just place that like that. Bing, bada, boom. There's no. Maybe I need to print the. Okay. Excuse me. I'm just gonna add in these guys right there. All right. Does that work? No. Does this? That's beyond the room I have. All right, that works. Now let's restart the debugger. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I need to put the dashes. Like, first one's a year, right? The dash, dash, dash. There's three dashes. Dash, dash. Wait, no, there's two dashes, then an at, right? Wait, this is month. And then we do a colon. And then colon, at, right? And we do the at and then colon. The rest of them. Colon, colon. And then the last one should be at month. That'll do. More valid input. I think I just need to say valid input. Testing. Oh, because I did that is much more clear. And then this needs to be like that. And but I don't really need to do that to debug this. So oh, it's so much more clear now with that. Okay. And then before I got 38, uh, 2008 minus 1970 is 38. And then it ended up with what? 11.6. That looks nothing like 9.17. And then what did I scan? 347? I mean, it found the correct thing, but then it just yeah, so the scan it looks like the scanner's working, but the printer is wish I'd fixed this bug a couple of days ago cuz I mean, I'm happy that I figured out that bit pattern with the 64-bit UUID, but it was taxing. I don't like that. Okay with this. That's just a blob though. It's pretty much the way I work. I think this looks perfectly fine. So it has to be something with printing the app. Am I? Yeah, I am putting in the app. Sorry, I always say it like that because it's like if you go to the dictionary like Merriam-Webster and or Google and you ask it to pronounce it, that's the way it sounds when you pronounce it. So it's APAC. Oh, okay. Um, T make time. This isn't right. It's a TMC, which is still an ISC, but uh-oh. Wait, hold on, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the time make. Zero time. Time make. I don't know about this. B100, this kind of looks sus. Where is this? Oh yeah, it's in the C++ templates. Oh, you know, it must be this. Year minus epoch. Clock epoch. Must be this. This must be the one that's the new function. That is the one that's most likely to cause a problem. Clock days, month. Day. So this one's just month and year, days and month. Don't know what to think about that. Wait. Days and month. Okay, am I going to have an off by one index day of year? So when I pass in a day of year, what am I expecting? Like starts at 0 or 1 because it doesn't work the same way with the timestamps. You got to like subtract 1. Day of month. Last day of the month. I think these are all off by 1. Let's ask Copilot. Read plot.hxx. But what exactly is the error? It's saying, is it supposed to be 38? What is the day again? 6. It says I'm testing 9/17. Click print. And then is it in the print function? Is this the one that is? Okay, first off, yeah, because I think 0 is January. Hmm, Day of year. Superfluous +1. Days of the month. Which one? Superfluous. Let's try that. No, this one. I trust that Claude is going to make a pretty good timestamp for me. So I'm not even going to look at it. We're just going to be like running with the vibes, bro. I'm feeling good vibes right now. That's the one. Oops, it's the caps lock. All right. What does this do? Does that help? 11.5. I mean, where do you get that? The 38 is right. Wait, what exactly is before saying? Look at what I'm even saying. So that's the socket. So before is whatever I printed. Clock. Maybe it's in the clock and net function. Wait, it's greater than or equal epic. What is this? Maybe there's a mess up in this. where's the epic? So am I even passing in the epic? Right? Where did I call this? Epic. Yeah, I'm not passing in the epic. So this is a TMC. All right. But that wouldn't actually fix the thing. Yes, that was a bug, but the epic was set to 1970, so um but we should still recompile that. We. Who's the other person? All right, how am I calculating the epic here? Wait, wait. This must be it, right? So with timestamp is a maybe this thing should say TM instead of is. So maybe this needs to go under here. Nope, still says 11.5. Didn't do anything. Maybe I need to try to init this as a clock first. That would tell me uh, what I need to know. So that's T. This one's probably good. So let's try let. By that I mean the invisible person. So there's T. So clock in it. Already duplicate. So next I need to print the clock. T clock print. Right there, right now. T for clock. Um, CM. T clock print. What's wrong with this one? I hate that. What? Yeah, there's some shortcomings in C++ around how to declare namespaces and use them. I think I could improve greatly. Epic. Um, Now I need to tell myself what I'm looking at. DCM. A clock. That should show us what we want to see. Whoa! God damn it! I hate it when that happens. I think I'm gonna have to exit it. Maybe a clean build will do. The antivirus is picking it up. All right, that works. A clock. Negative 1920. 10, 111. Okay, that doesn't sound right. 420. Well, that one was right. There's any errors in that. Nothing in there. That would be sketchy. So whenever I converted it to the declocking it, that do? If I take that out. I think the LLM wrote that. I think it's 32. What did I just do? Back to 38. Okay, so it's supposed to say, wait. I'm confused. Why does it say 1936? So the timestamp it has. Don't I need to add? What about is? What's the value? Where am I storing year? So year is value minus epic. Oh, wait. Why is there two things here for the epic? Is it? I thought it was plus epic. Is B year. I subtracted the epic first. What happened? Oops. B4. What happened there? A clock. Well, hey, yeah. All right. That's the way it was supposed to be. So the A clock is now right. And then before is printing because I haven't been doing math in my head here. What is it? Minus 1970 is 2008. So when I'm printing, yeah, it looks like I might be able to nip this little bug in the bud here real quick. I like it when I can actually get stuff done, man. Doing live coding, I'm not going to necessarily recommend it to everybody. It does take a very special person to want to put up with live coding. I got to be off by one. probably twice to get to from 9 to 11. The seconds are also starting at 0, and the minutes. Groundhog Day. Minus epic. That looks right. So then when I'm here's clock print. So the clock in it is functioning correct. Then this one is now sprint clock year. Is this one minus epic? I'm so sorry. What the hell did I just do? Sprint. So clock year. No, I got to go back to it has to be a minus. So the year I'm in the clock format, and then the clock format is going to tell me it without the epic. Damn. Supposed to pass this in. It's just so much better to be able to do it like that. Okay. Maybe it just didn't recompile. What happened? Visual Studio is so good for C++, but there's just so many freaking errors. It's ridiculous. Yeah, there's a lot of interest in it. 2008. Is that it? Oh, hey, look. Did it do it? Yeah, hey, it did it. I think that. And then here, I'm hitting a 0 is nil. So this one is, I think that off by one error that I think that's, I think I already know what that is. That, no. Is it this one? Wait, 19,000. 0, 0. So this just isn't, is this the inval? Am I testing? So that's the first one. So this is supposed to be valid? I don't see this combination in here. 1970 000. Where am I getting this? That'll work. That'll fix my formatting so it's not so bozo. Maybe I should do a line F around each the. Wait, hold on. I know what to do here. We need to do that'll make it quite a bit better right there. So 12.7. This should be right, right? Oh, it says 1947. Right. Wait, so what do I do? Yeah, because that's before the epic, right? And yeah, so 2047. It's kind of weird. Oh, that's after the epic. Right. So there's an epic right here. Let's just do 37. That'll work. 2047. The hell? It didn't compile. Bastard. Oh. I thought it was 2038. Yeah. So it's Tuesday. here's the maximum. 119. 19. What is this? What, 59, 59? There we go. That works. 119 at 1 second before midnight. That'll really improve the test. I mean, I could just move on. I think I got. Oh, it worked. Okay, text is invalid. Oh, so close. 92 though. Hey, maybe we'll actually get this. We. Who's this we? Maybe I will get this. People can go crazy, huh? YouTube. So what is this? Oh, day to month. Is this starting at 0? Less than 0. Oh. Day of year. So I am really having some problems with this days starting at 0 issue. Um, Let me add this to the issue ticket because this is kind of a, you know, I don't know. Somebody was saying like get rid of the issue tracking system. I think it's so ridiculous. It causes problems because it causes delays. I mean, where the hell else where the hell else do I chat with somebody about like what the hell we're doing? It doesn't make a lick of sense to get rid of the issue tracking system. Not at all. Not even like for a moment would that even make sense. Ooh. So what? All right. Um, so day to month. I think the thing is supposed to be starting at 0. So where am I calling this? Oh, do I just need to do 0, 30, 31, 58, 59, 19? All right. It's kind of a weird pattern. The first one, I would have swore that would have worked. What just happened? Wanted it equal? Wait. What is this? This isn't supposed to be this way. Oh yeah, this is LLM generated code. That's why it's fucking kind of bozo. I'm okay with it because it had to happen. Some bozo shit that I had to replace is better than nothing. I am very thankful. Very thankful. Extremely thankful. Goddamn clankers. Chip. Okay. All right. A event. All right. Wait, no. I'm expecting. Oh, son of a bee. Now I have to switch them over here, so I'm expecting and found. Oh no. For this. And then they have to be, what is this? Day to month. I think it's ISA. It's all right. So this has to be ISA. Yeah, I wish it wasn't like that, but shit happens. I think I can probably fix it. Like, almost there, you guys. Oops. Aw, this is so annoying. Maybe I should have done it from the top because the LLM might have done some code autocomplete for me. All right. And then I just need these ones down here. And so, so close. It's so far away. Okay, there we go. There's that. That was tedious. All right. So, oh, we got -1. That eval function is way better. Oh, somebody watching. Sweet. All right. What am I doing? Low level timestamp stuff with the Unicode, the Unix timestamp, printing it, and it was working, and then I refactored the API to properly support the UTF-8 encoding because like I kind of bozoed it on that, and now we're dealing with some pointer arithmetic but I got it figured out. We had like when you're doing a timestamp conversion, you got the number of seconds. So you got to divide by the number of seconds per year. And so this is going to start at 0 index and not 1. And so I was starting at index 1, and then all the calculations were screwed up. And it's been a couple of days. I finally got it straightened out. But this is my new 720p live streaming setup. I think it's a hack for the YouTube algorithm for live coders because it's like half the file size. So the YouTube AI is processing it faster. So let me know if the text has any sort of like artifacts around it because I'm in 1080p and then I downsample to 720p. And if there's any aliasing around the text, if you could please let me know. Just drop a message in the chat. Thanks. All right, still at -1. So let's go to T clock day of month. T, T clock day of month. T clock day. Where is it? Here. Hold on. I lost the function. No, it's not T clock day of month. That's not right. So it's hitting this line. I can verify that real quick by inserting a breakpoint, and then we'll just rerun the unit test. Watching me debug C++ is very educational because the way this is a completely custom debug framework, and the way that I just love the way that it catches the errors. It's like I set one breakpoint in the test.hpp file, and then it's like a software defined breakpoint and it catches the stack. So like it really helps with debugging when you can just freeze the stack at a specific point and then you get to see all the locals, all the auto variables. If you've never tried Visual Studio with C++, it's very good. It's a lot better than Visual Studio Code. It's going to be a lot more usable, like you would want, like an AI IDE to be, because they got the Copilot debugger mode is pretty impressive. I can actually ask it, like, let's just ask it what's wrong with so I could just ask it like, hey, look, I just looked in the autos, and then you could like put a like, let's say one of your parameters was wrong. So you look in the autos and you're like, okay, well, this number, why is this number like this? Like, let's say, like, it's a 1970. This is a bad example because that one was correct. But like, why does it say 170 here? And Copilot debugger will actually tell you what is going wrong with it, which is pretty impressive. So clock is leap means that it's a leap year and that it's after the leap day. Day of year. So that's going to just subtract the day of year for the purposes of the converting the day of year to the month. That looks right. So day of year in the autos was 0. But oh, it's right there. But let's see what is it going to herein lies the problem. I was able to fix it quicker. You should not stop programming. Don't be like just vibe coding because like I've heard a lot of stories that it is like people like once you get used to vibe coding, you're like, oh, it'll do it for me. Like just rely on it, like the crutch. This is why I'm gonna just stick with Visual Studio, even though I really don't like Windows. I don't like the design decisions. The stupid design decisions are still there in 2026. Decades later, it's so frustrating. It's like you have to like use a different system. And then it's like you can't even like clone your NVMe from one drive to another in Windows. It's like what you mean the way that Windows operates as a system is that I have to pay for an app, really, for something that's free in Linux. And it's like decades old and it's like nobody's innovating on top of it. They can't. Well, I'm going to have to cancel that because I figured it out, unfortunately. I did want it to it is entertaining to see the debugger catch the C++ debug. What do you call it? The debug errors. So still throwing an error clock, but now it's on expecting 0 and I found 9. Shoot. Okay, so it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to convert this test to. This isn't gonna work. I don't know which. Oh, never mind. Actually, I'm being silly. So 92. This is the second one. I know because it says 92. I was thinking, I'm like, man, do I need to convert this to an array and then iterate through the array and then like print the index I and then the, this should work though. So 30 is it's expecting 0 and then I got 9. So 9 would be the ninth month. Oh yeah, I switched this over to the binary thing. So what I'm going to do is I am going to set a breakpoint in each one of these. Actually, I don't have to do that. You click over here. I have just been right clicking and doing the insert breakpoint this way. I didn't even notice you could click over here until recently. December. Yeah, so it's this I don't get. So let's look at the autos. Day of year. So it's night. That's just so strange. Look at the call stack. Huh? Oh wait, what happened? Testing. Oh wait, it broke. Never mind. I'm gonna have to undo this. The stupid. Wasn't it clock.hxx? All those breakpoints I just added are now tripping me up. Shoot. So it was working there. All right, sweet. Viewer stuck around for longer than 30 seconds. Yay. That's good. Doing doing good. Got to add value. I think I can add significant value with my C++ debugging skills to YouTube because it is undeniable that I'm very good at that. All right, so this one is maybe I need to set my debug point. The infamous foo, baby. Maybe I need to rename my channel the infamous foo. Maybe. I think it could work. Pop-ups over here. Oh, keeps resetting my timer. I need to vibe code up a better timer. So this at this point in time, now my autos says day of year is 30. So it should be days September. All right. What? Day of year. These are not even the right numbers. Gosh darn it. Got it. Nice, easy fix, baby. Oh, right. Let's just bump right over that. And then, oh no. Huh. Didn't work. Found zero. Oh shit, son. What are we gonna do? Shit, son. Which one was it? It said 94, which is like the next one down. I don't like this. Like, I should maybe. I wish I had a better automated thing for this. I really don't like how this is unrolled. The AI made this. I mean, it's, yeah, yeah, I guess for an AI, it could just spit that out. And yeah, I mean, it was right. I did need to test that, but is there another one of these stupid ones that I messed up on the other tabs and then those go away? Get another view. Yeah. Such a shame there's nobody watching, dude. I could be fucking hilarious, bro. But it is no secret. I could be extremely offensive at times, though, too. But you know, if that's you, you know that's you, bro. You get offended. I'm gonna stop like giving people the worst of intentions. The thing that really opened my mind was uh, learning why the Nazis did what they did. You know, mainly because the communists were killing, like, putting people in concentration camps and like mass slaughtering people, and Nazis figured out that they could overthrow their government and do the same thing. And then the rest of it was made up around that. It's like, oh, okay. So they had good intentions. They weren't just trying to be bad people. They thought it would be a better world that way. And it's like the road to hell is paved with good intention. There's signs all over the place. It says there are people who are being harmed. We need to help them. They're innocent people. We have a plan. The plan is gonna we're gonna execute it flawlessly. Um, it'll be great. We're gonna help a lot of people. We're gonna save those people who are who are getting harmed. These are the things you must understand about like a large percentage of atrocities in human history is that that's the mentality that they had when they were doing it. Is that they're going to make the world a better place doing this. Like, no, you didn't make the world a better place doing that. Actually, you actually just killed a bunch of people and you were horrible, like the worst people in history. Oh yeah, I gotta. Um, no, I really don't like that. Wait, it didn't hit it. 94. Huh? 94. This doesn't make any sense. Huh? Disable. Source is different. Visual Studio can be really buggy, but man, is it so nice for C++ debugging. Really does make the world a lot better when you use makes your life a lot better when you use this. Um, yeah. Wait, what just happened? I'm confused. I thought it went to January. Why did it go down to the end? Is it because it's just returning? It's returning. And then foo is negative 52. Huh? Am I off by one? What is this off by one? Oh, oh shoot! Right. So January start. Um. Okay. What am I gonna do? So yeah, I'm off by one here. that's at 94. Yeah, so it's returning January. Because this is off by one. Um, Now what I could do is if it's not that, I'll do a plus plus. Let's try that because that would fix my off by one. What? 98. You're making it through though. Okay, and then so this isn't programmatic. Boy, it not being programmatic is being a little bit of a pain in the butt. 'Cause it's like there's so many of these. What do I do? Just copy it over from this one, right? Gene. I don't have it. February start -1. Wait. First off, I'm over my 80 character line. I don't like that. I like my big fonts. Because I mean, this would be the more appropriate way to do it, but then I'm off by one, right? So clock day to month. This absolutely does not have the this I don't really want that there. Is the month index to the oh yeah, I'm in the zero index for like pretty much all these things because whenever you do the timestamp math, like for January, you try to like divide by the number of seconds in a month, and then it's like, January turns out to be 0. So it has to be that way. So February start was 1. But isn't February start like shoot? Yeah, I find this to be an issue, and then it's not. Is it an issue? Oh, in here, can just replace this because I'm done with this. I know exactly what's wrong. I don't really need to debug anymore. But then minus, I think this needs to be -1, and that's -2 right now. And this one's March. Hold on. Dates, February, start. Minus David. No, days. Days, March, start, -2. Days, March, start, -1. Days, April, start, 2. Days, April, 1. Sorry, it's probably annoying. I think in situations like this, you would probably want me to do this magic. Oh, isn't it magic? Yes. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, baby. Just waiting for that Copilot to kick in with the autocomplete any minute now. Days, nope. Yeah, when you want it, it's not there. The code autocomplete. Oh yes, start. Okay, and then maybe I need days December end. All right, let's do this. This is. I just don't like that syntax. Let's do year. First day of. What is this? 31, 59, 90, 120. One 51. Two. Wow. 43. 73. 304. Day of members now. Was it 365? Should be right. Should be one, just one less than the other one. Now I can take this. I don't have to do this stupid thing anymore. It's for now stupid. Now -1. Damn. Oh, it sounded like such a good idea until I see how much work I have to do. It's like, great. Okay. I'm going to try this. Let's see if I can get the string manipulation right. Wait, don't I just do... Look, I can do copy all -2. No, it's -2 is end -1. It's going to be most of what I wanted. So now I just got to take the... This is so much cleaner. The other way probably would have been error prone. I did not feel good about that. Wait. And -1. OCD. Sorry, you're dealing with OCD, dude. Although I will admit, sometimes I got OCD because I'm like putting off shit, and I was like, I'm getting better as I get older to like prototype, keep that prototyping phase shorter. I've had it burn me in the past, so I'm more of a rapid prototyping person now. After sitting around derping off at this ASCII, um, the ASCII uh, data spec was like, I spent so much freaking time. It was ridiculous on the types, and it was like, I'm still doing it. And I think it's perfect to be 100, but it's taxing. All right, Copilot, you can just kick in anytime and give me that code auto formatting I paid for. Yeah, being OCD kind of sucks, but you just got to do things faster than everybody else. You know, I think you want to actually do that. So I'm thoroughly convinced the lazy people will win in the end, dude. Thoroughly convinced. I've seen no evidence to the contrary. All right, why is this all whack now? What? January? January? Oops. January. Clock died. Oh, it's not that. It's the stop. It has to be that way. I would prefer it to not be that way, but I can't like undo the technicalities of the conversion. That one brushed over some idiosyncrasies there. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. All right, I really wish that that was a for loop right there. I like this over the shoulder cam. I'm gonna have to say, it makes me feel like I don't really have to like go off live stream. It's just exhausting to like be facing people the whole time. Oh no! 97, huh? Well, there's my OBS just died. All right. So I was able to recover from that one. Unlike this past grocery bill. Oh, do do do. That stuff looks right. That's a line 97 with April. Uh, maybe I could ask Copilot. What's wrong with this one? The 97 should have been April. Not a leap year. Oh, so this is the leap year logic. And then day leap is February 28th. So what is 31 plus 28? 59. Oh, is it equal to? I think that one was the easy fix. Oh no. Still? Oh, this isn't even a leap. Yeah, it couldn't even be a leap. '91st day in April? That's what this says. Almost 10. I gotta go to bed here in a little bit. Day, April start. It's March. Expecting 3. Wait. Days. Huh? L. Wait, do I? I don't think I need that. If. I'm confused. How did that not fix it? 97. So it's April start. It's 91. So what did it not? Got to be going down through here and through less than April start. Oh, less than April start. No, this isn't right. That's less than May. Sorry, when I program, half the times I'm not even thinking because I do it mechanically. But I also debug mechanically too. So it's just the weirdest thing. It's like it's so strange to not have to think about stuff like that. It's just like I look at it and the solution just pops out and it's just so freaking weird. So I was expecting 8 and I got 10. Damn. Well, wait, no. Well, September stop. What is the last day of 274? Okay, that is correct. 9 is October. September. And then F day less than September start. Huh? This doesn't make sense if it is less than November. Shouldn't this say November and then October? incrementally getting better. Almost there. We're on the last one. Yay. Will I be able to check the code in? No. Kind of feel like maybe I should just split the issue up into another separate issue. Because this one today, I'm trying to like make as much progress as I can because it's just demoralizing if I don't. So it's the last one, December stop. And it's 365. Um, so I hit the top then. Equal to days to year. Huh? Wait, that might fix it. Maybe I will just break this off into another issue. Oh, 117? No. Oh, hey, that worked. Now we're doing the invalid ones and make sure that they're actually invalid still. So -1, we're at 117. So 0. Oh, never mind. That's not invalid anymore. Yay, it should work now. Yay! Yay! All right. Maybe I'll just break the uh wait, I really completely overhauled absolutely everything on this. Wow, I'm just absolutely in shock. I'm gonna copy this over. I'm gonna check this in because it's so much code and it's taken me so long that I really just I'm embarrassed the way that it is, to be honest. So I'm gonna go out of my way and I'm gonna rechange this to UTF-8. Oh, somebody was watching. Yeah, I need to sit up straight, actually. That would actually help me with my growth. Put so much time into this. I need to do it right. Fudge the UTF code, and it was bozo to keep. All right. All right, 343. That's gonna make that issue easier to close out when it's got less stuff on it. I am so happy I'm gonna be able to push some work out tonight. You have no idea. Nope, wrong monitor. Um, all right, I'm ready to close this one out. What have I got to do? I just got to do a real quick inspection of the workspace to see if I put any junk files in. Oh, wrong desktop. So I deleted that one PDF research paper that I cloned. I'm checking in a bunch of stuff. Oh my God, I cannot believe how much stuff there is in here. The monoid Chinese room. What the hell? This is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. That's all I have to say. Ah, oh my God, there are so many changes. I don't even want to look at it, dude. Let's just throw it up over the fence and then just a Hail Mary. And just pray that it works out. Ship it to prod. All right, wait. What do I have to do? Oh, get out of here. Open the terminal here. There it is. Okay. So git branch. Issue 336. Issue 341. Git add dash dash all because this is a huge commit. I always put .a at the end of my commits. I think that you should too because that it allows you to amend your commit and it's just so easy. It works like a charm. Pound 341 dot A. And then I could put in a code. Uh should be legit. All right. Now git push origin issue 341. Woo! What do we got? Oh my gosh. There is so much stuff in here. It's ridiculous. All right. Let's go check it out. This is going to be a ridiculous PR. Throwing it up over the fence, dude. Who needs it? Hope there's no porn in there, right? I'm joking. I don't know. Wouldn't do that on this computer. Say a prayer, dear Jesus. Please, please. Please let there not be any porn in there. Or any viruses. Amen. All right, throw it over the fence, ship it to prod. We're done, baby. Jeez. The whole thing is like traumatic. Nope, just a little bit, huh? Woo! Let's look at this. .mp4, right? Did I add that research paper? I wouldn't even care if I did add the research paper. Let's add it. Let's just go. Let's go, baby. All right. I'm ready to go. Merge it, delete, ship. We're good. Hey, I searched for MP4. Delete branch. All right. How about that? An entirely new API at this point in time. Almost. Jeez. That was bonkers. That was like days and days and days of debugging, and like I fixed thousands of bugs thanks to Copilot. We have like new seams in here for the unit tests. Reorganized random number generator to build up into the neural network. Yeah, baby. Going for that monoid AI. This is definitely the most interesting part of, I mean, the fixes, that's like, okay, that was a long time coming. This is like, oh my God, what did you just do? Okay, but I have to go to bed because I have to go to the bathroom and I'm done, dude. 10:20. I'm doing good on time. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I'm gonna get an outro screen. Actually, that's something I need to do. Let's uh yeah, get an outro screen because like way too many people. They're like at the end of the video, at the end of the live stream, they're like, "Oh, thanks for tuning in," and they say something, and then they click end stream, and then like it cuts the stream off because they didn't have enough time for the video to sync up for everybody, and it just like cut it. So you got to have an outro screen actually. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in.